I used to work at a big company, the kind with fancy offices, important meetings, and people who acted like their job titles made them better than everyone else. It was the kind of place where respect was given based on status, not kindness. But one day, something happened that changed everything and reminded us all of what truly matters. There was a cleaning lady named Maria. She was quiet, always kept to herself, and worked hard. Every evening, she would come in, mop the floors, empty the trash, and wipe down desks. She never complained, never asked for anything, and always greeted people with a gentle smile, even when they ignored her. Most employees didn't pay much attention to her. Some saw her as just another worker in the background, while others didn't even bother to acknowledge her presence. One person, in particular, made her job miserable, our department manager, Mr. Thompson. He was the type of boss who thought power meant treating others like they were beneath him. He was arrogant, condescending, and took pleasure in belittling those he saw as insignificant. He was always rude to Maria, snapping at her for being in the way, criticizing how she cleaned, and even making mean comments about her appearance. It was painful to watch, but most of us stayed silent. We were just employees trying to keep our jobs, afraid that speaking up might put us in his line of fire. One evening, things went too far. Maria had accidentally knocked over a cup of coffee on Mr. Thompson's desk while cleaning. It was a small mistake, one that anyone could have made. But Mr. Thompson exploded. He shouted at her in front of everyone. "Do you even know how to do your job? You're just a cleaning lady. People like you should be grateful we even let you work here." Maria stood there, eyes filled with hurt, but she said nothing. She simply nodded, apologized softly, and continued cleaning. The room was dead silent. Even those who normally laughed at Mr. Thompson's cruel jokes seemed uncomfortable. For a moment, I thought about stepping in, but like everyone else, I stayed quiet, ashamed of my own fear. The next morning, everything changed. A company-wide meeting was called, and we were all asked to gather in the main conference room. The atmosphere was tense, and whispers filled the room as we waited. Then, sitting at the head of the table was someone none of us had ever seen before, Maria, but she looked completely different. She wasn't in her usual cleaning uniform. She wore a professional dress, her hair neatly styled, and she carried herself with quiet confidence. Then the CEO walked in, smiling warmly at her. "I'd like to introduce you to my fiancée, Maria. She's been helping me understand how our employees are treated when they think no one is watching." A stunned silence filled the room. Mr. Thompson's face went pale. He looked like he wanted to disappear. The rest of us just stared in disbelief. The CEO's voice turned serious. "Respect should be given to everyone, regardless of their job title. A person's worth isn't measured by what they do for a living, but by how they treat others. I've seen how some of you interact with Maria, and I'm deeply disappointed." He then turned to Mr. Thompson. "And as for you, I have no place in my company for someone who treats people with cruelty. You're fired. Effective immediately." The room remained silent as security escorted Mr. Thompson out. He didn't say a word. Maybe he knew there was nothing he could say. His arrogance had finally caught up with him, and he had no one to blame but himself. After that day, things changed in the company. People started treating each other with more kindness and respect. It was as if Maria's presence had been a wake-up call for all of us. No one wanted to be the next Mr. Thompson, and we all became more aware of how we treated those around us. Maria didn't work as a cleaning lady anymore, but she continued visiting the employees, not as a test, but as a reminder. She was proof that no matter who someone appears to be, they deserve to be treated with dignity. And as the fiancée of the CEO, she used her new role to create policies that ensured all employees, no matter their job title, were treated fairly and with respect. Maria didn't seek revenge. She didn't rub her new position in anyone's face. Instead, she used her influence to create a better, more respectful work environment for everyone. She implemented training sessions on workplace respect and kindness. She worked with the HR department to establish anonymous reporting channels for workplace bullying. And most importantly, she made sure that every employee, from the interns to the janitors, felt valued and heard. I'll never forget that day. It taught me a lesson I carry with me always: titles don't define a person, but their actions do. And kindness will always matter more than power. It's a story I tell whenever I see someone looking down on others because of their job. Because you never know who someone truly is, and more importantly, you never know the impact a little kindness can have. Now, whenever I see a cleaning staff member, a security guard, or a cafeteria worker, I make sure to say hello, ask how they're doing, and thank them for their hard work. Maria's story is a constant reminder that every single person deserves respect, no matter their job title. And I hope it's a lesson more people will come to learn before it's too late. Hello, amazing viewer. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to hit that like button, thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more awesome content, and ring the notification bell so you never miss an update. I'd also love to hear your thoughts in the comments section below. Let me know what you think. And if you found this video helpful or entertaining, please share it with your friends and family. Your support means the world to me and helps this channel grow. Thank you for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.